Hello, my beautiful people. It may have been like a minute or a couple of weeks, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. Today I will not be pulling cards or anything of that sort. Honestly, I've just had something on my heart that I just want to share with you guys, and hopefully this message can inspire or encourage someone. So, the topic for today is self-worth. Self-worth has been coming up a lot, and a lot of self-worth stems in our solar plexus, which is so funny because I'm wearing all this yellow and my nails are painted like a yellow. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I want you guys to know a little bit more about me. Growing up, I grew up in a family that my mother was absent in and out of my life. She suffered from a drug addiction at the time, and so did my father. Hence, most of her family members had to take care of me and my sisters, my grandma, my aunts, my cousins, and so forth. So, growing up and not having like your mom around sometimes really played a big part on my self-esteem, because you think like, oh, if my mom isn't around, then maybe you feel like you're not worthy. But that's not true. So going back and forth with that, and then growing up, like I said, not having my mom around and having other different things happen to me too as a child, it really does play a part onto your self-esteem. You start thinking like you're not worthy, and you accept so many different behaviors from people, but you're like not aware of this at the time. So right out of high school, I got into a relationship because I was trying to find love. I couldn't find it in my family. I always felt like I was the black sheep in my family, and that no one could really understand me. So I searched for love in relationships with my friends, in relationships with men. And my very first boyfriend I had, we grew together. We really did not know ourselves at the time, and there was definitely a lot of trauma bonding, and in that relationship there was a lot of abuse as well. My weight played a factor into that relationship, and also growing up I was bullied as a child. People would call me Barney and fat and all these different names. And when I got into my first relationship, I was like, oh, someone like accepts me for who I am. Well, when you're with people and you start to grow older, maybe men or whatever they want is changing. And so in that relationship, it was more like, why you can't be like somebody else, or why you can't lose weight, or why you can't do this, And I remember telling him at the time, like, why do you say these bad things to me? Because it's not encouraging me to lose weight. And he was just, he pretty much told me he thought it was encouraging me. And I was like, no, when you say these things, it just makes me not want to do anything. But that really didn't stop. So I left that relationship, and after like 8 or 9 years, and that ended up traveling from one to another, and they're all kind of being the same. I'm giving more than I'm receiving in these relationships. And how many years I spent in that relationship? 8, 9 years, fresh out of high school. So here I am in my 30s, and I have been really taking the time out to discover Lisa and pay attention to her needs, and really love myself wholeheartedly for who I am, and in every aspect of that, and being able to walk away from toxic people or toxic situations or environments that aren't healthy for you, that are not supporting, that are not nurturing, that are not loving, and just truly loving yourself. Because all that time that we spend trying to find outside validation, 8-9 years I spend in just one relationship, hoping and seeking validation from someone just to love me, when I actually took the time to sit with me, I quite love myself, and very much so. And so I encourage everyone to just love yourself for who you are, and don't wait 8 or 9 years or 2 years or 6 months to recognize how beautiful you are, and accept every part of you. It doesn't matter your size, your skin color, your hair color, none of that. And even your personality traits that you find that you might not be happy with, love those as well, because I'm not always a positive person. I try to keep my spirits up, but I could be a sour patch kid too, and I'm very much aware of that, and I try to keep my emotions in check. But sometimes, they don't always stay in check. And I'm so grateful to have such a loving support system for people who really understand me, who really accept me, who love me unconditionally, who are truly there for me and support my journey. So in loving yourself, you also want to surround yourself with people that are like that. And I'm sorry to get on here and cry, and I don't know, I'm a crybaby. But like I said, I want you guys to take the time and love yourself, because everything about you is beautiful. God created you to be very unique, and you're so special. And don't try to fit into any type of mold. Just be you, and in being you, you're going to inspire so many people. So never stop believing in yourself, never stop loving in yourself, and just, if nobody's going to fight for you, you always fight for you. You always make sure that you're happy. You always make sure that you're doing things that are going to keep you moving forward. So in saying that, I want to tell you guys that I love you so much. Sorry for coming out here and crying my little heart out, but I really do want to stress the fact that I want you guys to love yourselves. Just please love yourself every day. Look in the mirror, say positive affirmations, whatever it is, get those negative thoughts out of your mind. If you want to eat healthier, eat healthier. But just do things that are going to put a smile on your face, that are going to make your spirit happy. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to be loved, to give love, to experience joy, peace. It doesn't always have to be so chaotic, especially in our minds too, So you guys take care, and I love y'all, and I will check in soon with you guys, and I will pull some cards for the collective to see what we're going to have coming for this month in September. So yes, you guys are all in my prayers. And also next month I will, if you guys do not know, I do Reiki. So I will be putting up prices for Reiki for next month if you're into that. So let me know, drop comments, subscribe. And I just love you guys so much. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you soon.